Hey, I've got two Bluetooth portable wireless speakers here to compare today, both of which I want to say I did purchase myself and have been using, so I want to share some thoughts about them and how they stand up against one another. So first off, I have the Anker Soundcore speaker. This is the upgraded version, and yep, Anker, big name brand, we've all heard of them. Over here, the Ortizan Bluetooth X8 Pro. I'm going to be honest, I was not familiar with the Ortizan brand, but I have been really impressed with this speaker. So where they are similar, both speakers have Bluetooth 5.0, both have an inbuilt mic for hands-free calling, both offer TWS, which is true wireless stereo, meaning that you can pair each of these speakers with another speaker for stereo sound. And both are IPX7 rated, which means they can safely be submerged underwater up to 3 feet in depth. And just in terms of the build quality, both do feel like very robust products. They feel premium, and I'm happy with the quality of both. But moving on to the differences, the advantages of choosing the Ortizan speaker over the Anker speaker are that, first off, the Ortizan boasts up to 30 hours of battery life on a single charge compared to just 12 hours with the Anker speaker. And that's because it has a much higher capacity battery at 6,350 milliamp hours, I believe it is. The Ortizan speaker has RGB lighting, the Anker speaker does not. And hey, it does make a difference, especially if you are at a party. There is a handy loop on the Ortizan speaker, so you can attach this to a bag. And there is a button on the side for EQ presets. There are 3 EQ presets you can switch between here on the Ortizan speaker, and this button does not exist on the Anker speaker. There is a bass boost button here, which is handy, but it's not quite as useful as the equalizer setting presets button here. Now, there is equalizer settings that can be adjusted with the Anker speaker too, but you will need to download their third-party app. So that additional step involved does mean that the Ortizan gets a bit of an advantage in this area too. And in terms of sound quality, both speakers do sound very good. However, the Ortizan has a maximum output of 40 watts compared to just 20 watts for the Anker. So this thing does pack a little bit more oomph. However, the Anker does have some advantages over the Ortizan X8 Pro, which have come in useful for me. For example, there is smartphone charging here. What that means is you can use the Anker speaker as kind of a power bank, connect your smartphone if you are out, and yeah, juice up your smartphone from the battery in the Anker. You cannot do that with the Ortizan speaker, especially if I am out all day. My battery is running a little low on my phone. That is a feature that has really come into its own. And secondly, when the battery runs low on both of these devices, I prefer on the Anker how you have this handy LED lighting system just to tell you the battery charge level, whereas on the Ortizan, you don't have that. Instead, you have a voice that I don't think you can turn off. And when you start to get to about 20% battery, it does keep prompting you about the battery level, which is a little bit annoying if I'm honest. However, because of that increased battery life, I don't get to hear it all that often. But yeah, having that LED system with the Anker speaker, I think is much better. But in conclusion, I do think the Ortizan is the speaker that I prefer overall. It lasts longer off each charge, and it has a little bit more punch to the sound. But I still do use the Anker Soundcore speaker, and I am happy with it. So yeah, hope this comparison video has helped.